how to plug it into the calculator. So the first ones are just fractions. You can look at those. It's just, remember, if it's W, you're standing at W and you're doing sine is opposite over hypotenuse. I also put the rules here. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine's adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So I'm actually going to go through and show you how to do these because the calculator is where people are having problems. So it's just easier for me to do it with you. So for these ones, I am the angle. I'm 31. I am going to find this, which is opposite of me, and then this is my hypotenuse. So first you need to label your triangle. So using O and H, that is sine. So we're going to do sine of 31 equals, opposite is X over hypotenuse, which is 15. So what we did whenever we did these was we put it over 1, and we're going to cross multiply. So a lot of people realize that they don't need to write a lot down. You can just do it, which is totally fine. But I'm going to show every step just like I normally would in class. X times 1 is just X. So you have a 50-50 chance. You're either multiplying or dividing. In this problem, I'm just multiplying these together. So in the calculator, you're doing 15 times 31 sine. Then you're pressing equals. So you get 7.7. That's round to the nearest tenth, which is 1 decimal place. The next one, you are the angle, you're 48. You have opposite and you have adjacent. Remember, the longest side is hypotenuse. So this would be hypotenuse, but we don't have that. So I have O and A, that's tan. So I'm going to do tan of 48 equals X over 7. I'm going to put it over 1, and I'm going to cross multiply. So if I cross multiply, I'm doing 7 times tan of 48. The other side is X times 1, which is just X. So once again, this is just a multiplication problem. So in the calculator, I'm doing 7 times 48 tangent. Press equals. So I get 7.8. I'm the 68. I have adjacent because it's right next to me, and I have hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse are always right next to you. Hypotenuse is the longer side. So this is A and H. A and H is cosine. So we're going to do cosine of 68 equals adjacent over hypotenuse. So when I cross multiply this time, notice that the X is now in the denominator. So this is not going to be a multiplication. So I'm going to multiply X times cosine of 68. 22 times 1 is 22. I have to get X by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by cosine of 68. So in the calculator, I'm doing 22 divided by 68 cosine. Press equals. So I get 58.7. Next, I'm 39. I have opposite. I have hypotenuse. O and H is sine. So I'm doing sine of 39 equals 11 over X. Once again, X is in the denominator. So I'm putting it over 1. Technically, I'm cross multiplying X times sine of 39. 11 times 1 is 11. I have to get X by itself, so I divide by sine of 39. So 11 divide by 39 sine. And press equals. So X equals 17.5. These ones, you're trying to find the angle. So same thing, I'm the angle, I'm X this time. I have opposite and I have adjacent. So this is tan of X equals 28 over 19. So to do this, I have to use the inverse button. So I'm taking X, I'm doing tan of -1, and then in parentheses 28 divided by 19. So I have to divide this first. So in the calculator, let's take 28, divide by 19, press equals, you get this decimal. Now I need the inverse because I'm trying to find the angle. So I'm going to shift tangent. So my angle is 55.8 degrees. So before I was finding a length, a distance. This time I'm finding an angle inside the triangle. So I have opposite and hypotenuse. So this is another sine problem. So sine of x equals 5/16. I'm trying to find the angle, so I'm inversing sine. So I'm going to do 5 divided by 16 in the calculator first. Press equals, and then shift sine. So 18.2 degrees. Next, I am the x. I have adjacent and hypotenuse. So that's cosine of x equals 24/28. So I'm finding the angle, so I have to use inverse. So in the calculator, I needed to actually divide these and then shift cosine. So I get 31 degrees. Okay, the bottom two, I'm just going to show you and explain. These are just word problems. My angle of elevation or depression is always at the bottom of the picture every single time. So for the first one, I have a lighthouse. My buoy's in the water. It says the angle of elevation is going up. That's 68. The buoy is 300 feet from the base, which means bottom of the lighthouse. The height of the lighthouse is what I'm trying to find. So this is a tangent problem. The next one, a lot of people got tripped up on only because it says a wire is being tied to the top of a tower to another tower. So what people are drawing is this. They're like, there's my wire. But the key is it says the angle of depression from the top of the taller tower to the top of the shorter tower is 37. So people are messing up because one tower is taller than the other. So that's my wire, which is 100 feet. And then technically it's an angle of depression, which is right here. And so it goes at the bottom every single time because 37 is actually on the outside. You're flipping it inside every single time. It's going to be at the bottom. So the wire is 100 feet. You have to find the distance between them. So if you drew your picture like this, you're like, what? Where's my triangle? I don't know. Like you probably put the 100 here and then you want to find the distance between them and you're probably putting it here. And so you're just drawing your picture wrong. So just be careful. So I'll zoom out so you can see all the answers. So there's that section. And then there's the angles if it was a little small for you to read earlier.